Hey y'all, this is going to be Leo's love reading. Remember, time is fluid. When you find this, it's for you or it's not for you. Either way, take it how it resonates. Release the rest if it does not. Let's go ahead and get started. My hands look so big on this screen. I'm sorry. I mean, I do have big hands, but I played piano. So I have a good reach. But I'm also Native American, Irish, and German, and I think there's some Dutch in there somewhere. I mean, I'm a mutt. But, like, could you possibly put 3 of the largest boned women in the world into one body and expect anything else? Right? Laugh. Laugh with me. It's okay. But my wingspan is garbage. So, like, as stout as I am, I couldn't have been like a basketball player. I did not get my father's height. Oh no, look what I forgot to do. All right, Leo. I'm a Leo too. So let's see what the cards have to tell us about our love life. Let us see. I just did Aries, guys, and man, my heart goes out to them. They're going through a rough thing. So let's hope for better energy, because I don't like that bad energy. I don't like negative energies, but I know that I'm opening that door, right? All right, our first card is the Ace of Wands. Ooh, okay. Something new coming into the fold for us, for you. This really isn't for me, because I read cards a little bit differently for myself. All right, the next card out is the Queen of Swords, upright. All right, so we are, us Leos, we are pretty straightforward, right? We're pretty, this is how it's going to be. We're very passionate. We don't like injustice. We protect our people fiercely protect our people. Sometimes to the point where they're like, calm down, it ain't that bad. I don't know if y'all get that or not, but I do. All right, we got the 6 of Wands. This is a good one. I'm so glad there's better energy, guys. I'm sorry, I keep moving off camera with this, but my setup's a little different, so my apologies. Like, eventually when I start, you know, making money off of it, I'm going to reinvest and get things going a little bit more professional looking. All right, Justice in the reverse. That's the first bad card. Unfairness, lack of accountability. This is a love reading, so let's go ahead and keep pulling and see what else we get, so that we can kind of like start to look and see what's going on with a Leo and our love. Lovey-dove. Queen of Pentacles, that's a good one. Na 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 na. Page of Wands. All right. Let's see. Oh, okay. All right, look, that's good for now. We'll clarify later. We got the Star. We've got the 7 of Cups. Ugh. And we got that nasty, nasty devil out there. All right. Okay. Well, he's not all bad. Because, like, if we do think about it, if we don't think about it like as a narc card, right? It does expose us to our shadow self, and so, like, having that kind of work is good, right? We all need to do shadow work. Let's see, sexuality. Are we overindulging? I'm not. But you could possibly be underindulging too. I'm not saying go out and just sleep with whatever. Please don't do that. Many choices. So that could be Destructive behavior. Don't do that. Don't do that. You have such a good, we have such a good reading. All right. Let's see. What is that? The Six of Wands. Let's see. The Ace of Wands, Queen of Swords, the Queen of Swords. It's like, hey, where you going? Six of Wands. Where you going? I'm gonna go see what's going on with this Queen of Pentacles. And the Page of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles are fighting. No, they're not fighting. They're just at odds. They're shaped away from each other. The Star. I love the Star card. Faith, purpose, renewal, spirituality, fortune, good omen, rejuvenation. You have choices, opportunities, wishing, illusion, searching for purpose, daydreaming. All right, so the love looks to me like we've got, what do we've got? 1, 2, 3. We've got 3 players here. We have 2 females, 1 male. Oh, 2 males. 2 females, 2 males. Is this a, I didn't tell you what I think this is. And we can agree to disagree, or it's just a thought. But it almost kind of looks like the swinger garbage. No offense, swingers, but I've had swinger friends and it didn't end well for them, right? The wife left the husband for the husband of the other couple, and it just didn't go well. So y'all got your issues too in that freedom, or so to speak. That's just how I feel. It's my opinion. Like it, don't like it. No offense taken on my end if you don't like me after I say it. It's not my business, just like it's not your business how I feel. But this is what it seems like to me. Like, if you look, like, because historically, right, swingers, it's not like anybody has ever really glorified that kind of behavior. When you're married, be married. If you can't keep your bits and pieces to yourself, then don't get married. Because to me, marriage is a contract between 2 people, and I don't care what your sex is. Marriage is a contract. It's supposed to be, my word is escaping me right now, but it's supposed to be a spiritual union. It's supposed to be, I don't know what word I'm looking for. I'll come back to it. I'll circle around. But it's meant to be a union between 2 people, right? Contract or no contract, when you claim to be married to someone, that's supposed to be, oh my gosh, it's on the tip of my tongue. What's wrong with my brain? It's supposed to be sacred. That's the word. The word of the day is sacred. It's supposed to be a sacred union between 2 people. And that's how it's generally been viewed through the years. So what my point is you've got this couple over here, right? And you've got this couple over here. And what it looks like to me, just looking, Leo, is you've got justice in reverse between the 2 couples, right? And this guy is like, nah. And she's looking towards, and he's looking towards, and she's chasing him. That's what it looks like. That's literally what it looks like, is that incident with my friend and his relationship, where these 2 came together, and she left him first, and then this person was like, yeah, okay, let's do this. And then this person's like, what the fuck? And that's devil energy. That's addiction. That's temptation. It's putting a you know what I mean? Like, well, I mean, there's more than 3 people involved in this, if that's what it is, and choices. And so there's probably weird parties and like, oh, let's go swing. Gross. I'm sorry. That's just too much swapping and sharing. Don't be married. Don't be in a relationship. But I mean, I guess if those people are agreeing to be in that, but eventually that's going to come around and bite you in the ass, because that's not, well, whatever. Some people don't agree with me on it's an archaic belief or whatever, but to me, a marriage should be a sacred union between 2 people, right? It shouldn't involve. And when you have sex, that's a very sacred thing too. Like, that's your vessel. That's your temple, and it's getting muddied up with, well, I'll let you use your imagination on that. But I mean, the human gene pool swimming around does not sound like an attractive thing to me. Just gonna throw that out there. I feel like whatever Leo this is for, if you're stuck in this, maybe you're in it because you were like, I might lose my spouse if I don't agree to this, whatever it is, you're going to be all right. Let them go. Let them go on their merry little way, because like, if you look, and this is how I feel about it too, this all is on kind of that side, and this kind of like was stuck to itself. So what we have is the Ace of Wands. We have inspiration, new project, urge to create, willpower, desire, power, potential, potential beginnings, new opportunities, growth, a queen who knows what she wants, because she knows she doesn't want that shit. Even though she was chasing after her husband, well, where are you going? What the fuck are you doing? Come back. What is this? This is not what I said I agreed to. And you're going to go off and you're going to go do your own thing, Miss Ma'am or Mr. You're going to go do your own thing, while these people, well, and this guy is going off, and he's like, I'm going to go search the world for treasure. I'm done with this mess. I don't need the devil tempting me anymore. This is ridiculous. I thought it was going to be something else. Kind of like her over here. But they're both facing off, in the same direction. So maybe they'll hang out. Okay, past resentment, desire to reconcile, making amends, desire to forgive, with the 5 of Swords in reverse. So this is going to come to a close. Let me bring him back over here. Sorry, you got to deal with this a little bit longer, dude. This is all going to come to a head. Stay, go. It's going to come to a head. And it's not going to be pretty. I bet you there's going to be a massive tower moment. Somebody's going to end up alone. But that's okay. The Hermit is a good alone card. Yeah, look, guys. The 10 of Cups in reverse. Shattered dreams. Broken family. Domestic disharmony. Disconnection. Misaligned values. Struggling relationships. I mean, and then we've got the 6 of Cups in reverse, living in the past, forgiveness, lacking playfulness, moving forward, leaving home, independence. I mean, and that's what's going to happen, right? And when you do leave that situation behind and you're like, yep, I'm done. Y'all keep doing your thing. We're going to go do our own thing, right? So Leo, if you do get out of that situation, you are going to find love, harmony, relationships that are healthy. A partner that's going to be a healthy partner for you. You can say like, nope, are you interested in any of that kind of stuff? Because I'm not, absolutely not. That's never going to change. It's a foundational belief. I did it with my ex. If you go that far in talking, some people tell you, don't talk about your old relationships. Well, I mean, that's going to come up, right? But go find yourself someone who's going to love and respect you. Don't play around in the garbage. We got the 6 of Pentacles, giving, receiving, sharing wealth, generosity, charity sharing, but not that kind of sharing, right? This is good sharing. This is this is helping others, right? And maybe you could talk about your experience, right? And that can generate some wealth for you. You know, it's a new idea. Where's that at? The star card. That could generate some money for you. You could write a book, you could start a vlog, you could talk about it in depth, you could offer your services to someone that maybe is being presented with that kind of an agreement. And so then that you could use, and you're helping others in the process, because that's ultimately what we want to do in the world, is help others, right? Let's see what we have further for the Leo love. Leo love. We have the Ace of Swords, mental clarity, breakthroughs, new ideas, success, sharp mind, new conflict, surgery. Okay, well, minus the other two. But I mean, it's interesting how they throw that in there. The way I take this is the Ace of Swords is words. It's air, breath. So this idea, I think, is going to be maybe you using your experience in life to help others. I really do. I mean, I don't know about the new conflict surgery. Okay, so let's turn that into a positive, because when you do step out into the world, and it's kind of like my opinion about the whole swinging thing anyways, right? And how I feel disgusted by that, right? It's not a trigger. I'm just disgusted by it. Period, point blank. That's not my foundational belief. I'm not forced to believe anybody else's. It's just, nope, doesn't work in my brain. It won't. It doesn't work in my heart. It doesn't work in my soul. It doesn't make sense. No. Okay. So when you do talk about that, and if you've been in the experience directly, and you start sharing that, you could create new conflict by people that are like, oh, your opinion's stupid. Just like, like I feel. I mean, I think that's a stupid idea, but whatever. I mean, I'm not going to go toe-to-toe with somebody on it. Okay, well, we're going to agree to disagree. So that could be what that is. Like, it's new conflict. It's bringing forth that kind of crowd. If they're watching your videos or reading your book, there's going to be a critic everywhere you go, right? I mean, critics are like assholes. Everybody's got one. Queen of Cups, upright. Oh, see, that's what I think is going to happen for you. I think once you start, and maybe that's what it is, this is going to be a vehicle for you to heal and go through the situation. Because if you're all writing a book, you're going to spend a lot of time alone. Remember, we got the Hermit, and that's going to be a lot of reflection. How did I get to this point? How did I end up in this situation? How did I, and you're going to convey that and work through your feelings. And so I think that's what's going to do, is that's going to soften you from becoming this Queen of Swords in this situation. I think it's going to soften your heart. And I think you'll be able to release and forgive and come back. Let's play around some more with our little key party, or whatever the frick people call it nowadays. That's what the old folks called it, as a key party. Weird. And now they've got all these other weird things that I see randomly. I'm like, what the hell? What does that video mean that they're showing and making a joke about it? And I look it up and I'm like, what? Like a loofah on the top of a car? Apparently it's something in Florida to do with that nonsense. All right, we've got, sorry, Seven of Swords in reverse, coming clean, rethinking approach, deception, self-deceit, keeping secrets. Yeah, these people are going to, while you're healing, while you're doing for you, these people that stay in this, that you've triggered, that don't agree with you about your own experience and how bad it ended up for you, their self-deceit is what it is, right? The Hierophant in reverse, personal beliefs, freedom, going against the grain, unconventional, foolish, generosity, frailty, unorthodox, hypocrisy, blind faith, misconception, Yeah, I think when people believe something because they think it's a personal foundational belief that it's okay, like they're going to find out that it's really not that great. It's not all sunshine and unicorn farts, right? But if they keep denying and their true whatever, then they're just going to keep going downhill. They're going to keep burdening themselves. They're going to keep imprisoning themselves. They're entrapping themselves to a lower energy. Temperance in the upright, balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, purpose, finding meaning. You're going to be all right in this. So, Leos, your love life is a fucking hot mess right now. Or it was in the recent past, or it's about to become that, and this is what's going to be the outcome. I'm not recommending you stay if this is like being proposed to you, but it looks like something that's already been happening. But that's really the energy that I'm getting, is this like this weird swinger vibe that went bad for a couple of people, one on each side. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that, and I thank you. If you think somebody needs this, had a key party, be sure to share it with them. Like, subscribe if you're interested in how I read. Thank you for being here, and have a wonderful evening, and we will see you on the next one.